Hello everyone, Scott Sylvan Bell coming to you live from Sacramento, California. It is September 12, 2014. Thought we would do some sales training, and I wish I was at the beach. Hey, I want to talk to you about a sales myth, and the reason why this is a sales myth is most salespeople take this information and they misunderstand it. So I want to talk to you about a pendulum, okay? So let's just say last year I wasn't feeling well and my gallbladder started to hurt, because it did. And I had to fix it, so either I was going to have surgery or I could go on a vegan diet. And so I chose vegan diet because I don't like surgery and I'm scared of needles. So here's the thing. I was eating beef and bacon and chicken and all the things that, people tell you you're not supposed to eat. And I go, okay, now I need to go into healthy mode. So then all of a sudden the pendulum swung and I came all the way over here into vegan mode. And I did that for about 2 months. I got all better and everything's good. Now what this has to do with the sales process is when somebody says you have to be likable, there's that whole pendulum. There's the whole process that everybody can go through. And over here is flat out jerk. And then over here is super likable guy that's going to get about 30% of the sales just because he's likable and just shows up and smiles at people. And 30% is cool, but what about the other 70%? There's more money to be made. So the truth is if this pendulum over here is jerk and over here is super nice guy, that you're not going all the way full tilt over here to super nice guy. And you do need some tension in the sales process, and I've talked about this quite a bit. You do need some tension because what that does is that equals somebody's working together with you to get some resolve. And when somebody's working together with you to get some resolve, they feel like they've accomplished more and they feel like there's more of a bond. And when you take a look at any drama or any movie where there's two people who are antagonistic towards each other, and then somewhere towards the middle or the end of the movie, all of a sudden they're like, they not fall in love, but they're all of a sudden they're cool with each other, and then they're able to produce so much more. It's the same thing that happens in the sales process. So like somebody tells you, you have to be likable, and over here is jerk, and then over here is super likable, doesn't really care about the process, just everything's all good and easy. You got to get somewhere over here in the middle, just like, yeah, maybe even towards a little bit more aggressive than what you would think, just slightly over here on this side. And what that'll do is that'll help that person go, you know what, I worked with my sales guy to help resolve something. I got some information. Now the mistake is taking that pendulum and coming over here too far into jerk mode, right? Because then it's too aggressive, and then that person's like, you know what, this guy was a complete turnoff. I wanted nothing to do with him. He was an arrogant idiot, all right? And you don't want that. You don't want this section over here. You want the section that's just a little bit here in the center, edged off, and then that way you can get the people to get engaged with you. So just remember, the sales myth or the sales sabotage is thinking that you have to be super likable in the sales process. That's not true. You do need just a little bit of an edge to get that person engaged with you. Now, if you could do a small favor for me in the box down below, leave a comment, question, or story, that'd be fantastic. To the right or to the left, like in here, there's a subscribe button. Subscribe. And then you can send it out to all your friends via StumbleUpon, Facebook, Twitter, Google+, because I always forget that one. Scott Sylvan Bell. Only Scott Bell with a Sylvan in the middle. We'll see you soon. Thanks for watching. Aloha.